I can dunk like Shaq. Shoot like Curry. Yeah, that's me. This is me in very important games. Again. And again. And again. It happens every time, over and over and over again. Fail? My second name. Even my favorite team with my favorite player loses again and again and again. They haven't won a championship since 2022 and they have been losing ever since. But discipline is my first name. Nothing comes easy in this life, only hard work and persistence will lead you to something greater. In the summer, I used to wake up at 5 a.m. to start training at 6, and no matter how sleepy I was, I would go and do my work because I had set a goal for myself and I had to achieve it. Okay, let's go back in time and see how it all began. My childhood was always full of movement and energy. I could never sit still. I always wanted to do something. Run, play, try new things. It all started with football. When I was 7 or 8 years old, my friends and I used to play for hours in the yard, racing the ball on the dusty court. At that time I felt that sport was my element. Later, I discovered swimming. I loved the feel of the water, the sense of freedom, and how I managed to swim faster or farther each time. Swimming taught me discipline because I had to practice a lot to see results. At the same time, I didn't forget about my studies. I always wanted to be the best, not only on the sports field, but also in class. I strived to be an excellent student because I knew that knowledge was my key to the future. Every time I got a good grade, it was as much fun as winning the game. It was hard to combine everything, training, lessons, hobbies, but I always found harmony in it. Perhaps that's why discipline and striving for results became an important part of my life. I'm grateful to my childhood for teaching me hard work and perseverance. It was these qualities that helped me get on the paths I have chosen today. And at 13, everything changed. When I was 13 years old, everything changed dramatically. Before that, I had been into different sports, football, swimming, but nothing had captured me enough to become part of my life. And then I picked up a basketball for the first time. It was like a flash, like I had found what I had been looking for so long. From my first practices, I realized that basketball is more than just a sport. It's a philosophy, a way of thinking that turned my view of the world upside down. Before that, I thought success was just talent or luck, but basketball taught me something else. Success is hard work, discipline, and a constant desire to get better. Every practice was a challenge for me. I learned to play as a team, to listen to the partners, to overcome my weakness. Basketball opened a new world for me, where not only physical skills are important, but also thinking, strategy, emotional stability. I began to see the world through the prism of the game, how every shot is a decision, every miss is a lesson, and every victory is a result of effort. From that moment on, I decided that basketball would be my path. This choice changed not only my hobbies, but my whole life. When I first threw the ball in the ring, I was sure that basketball was just a game. Today, I know it's the path to my dream, the NBA. After just 4 months, everything changed. It was no longer just a hobby. I realized that I wanted more, to become a real professional, to reach the world level. That's when I first set a goal that seemed almost unattainable, to become an NBA player. The inspiration came when I learned the story of Steph Curry. His journey showed me that even if you don't have the perfect physical attributes or recognition from the start, it's not a barrier to great achievements. Curry proved to the world that through hard work, belief in yourself, and love of the game, you can reach incredible heights. He showed that it doesn't matter where you come from or what your starting opportunities are. What matters is how much you are willing to put into a dream. I saw his story as a reflection of what I myself wanted to accomplish. From that moment on, basketball was no longer just a practice or a hobby. It became my lifestyle, my passion. Every day I threw about how to improve my game, how to get closer to my dream. That goal, the NBA, lit a fire in me that still burns to this day. I realized that this is a journey of more than 1 year. It tens of thousands of hours of training, fighting doubts, working on every little flaw. But I was ready for it, because if Steph Curry could turn his weakness into strength, so can I. And one day I would prove to myself and to the world that it was possible. My dream is to play in the NBA, and I have a clear plan to make it happen. I don't just want to become a professional player, I want to follow a path that leads through the best of basketball tradition. And for me, the next step towards that goal is Duke University. Duke isn't just a university with a strong basketball program, it's a place where champions are born. Their team, the Blue Devils, is known for their discipline, high level of preparation, and coaches who know how to develop players to world-class levels. Playing for Duke is an honor and an opportunity to prove that I can be among the best. I know that getting there won't be easy. It requires a lot of hard work, not only on the court but off the court as well. I need to prove myself as a versatile player, strong physically, smart tactically, and ready for any challenge. That's why I'm constantly working on my technique, strategy, and fitness. But I don't limit myself to just training. Duke is a world-class university, so I strive to excel academically as well. I know that a strong academic and athletic profile is key to getting noticed. After Duke, I plan on going to the NBA draft. I believe that playing on one of the best teams in the NCAA will help me prepare for the next level and show my potential. It's not just a plan, it's my journey to become one of the best players and inspire others to believe in their dreams. I'm ready for the challenges that await me along the way. Every day I remind myself, if you're willing to work hard, dreams become reality, and one day I will make that step from Duke University to the NBA to make my dream come true. I have experienced a lot of things along the way. In the summer, I used to wake up at 5 a.m. and start training at 6. It wasn't just a routine, it was my discipline, my way of proving to myself that I was really ready for my goal. Every throw, every exercise brought me closer to my dream. There were hardships too. One of the toughest way, an injury that forced me to take a break. But even then, I didn't let myself give up. I kept working on myself, recovering, studying, planning my next steps. I realized that the goal of becoming an NBA player requires not only physical fitness but also strength of mind. Today, looking back, I realize that each challenge only hardened me. Every early morning, every drop of sweat, every step forward, it wasn't all for nothing. I'm ready to move on because I know that this path will make me stronger and lead me to what I dream of.